we've got another matchup between Spirit Moon and Technoboy. A good matchup so far. We've got a mirror match, and we've now switched maps, and Moon is continuing, obviously, to play the Night Elves. That is the race that he plays almost exclusively, and also Technoboy playing the Night Elves. Now, we just saw that last game, and Spirit Moon really making it a quick game. There's some good harassment there by Technoboy, but I mean, what do you think there? He did tech up to the Huntresses very early on in the match, and Spirit Moon took advantage of that, I think, by just building mass archers. Now, I wasn't sure if he actually did that intentionally or if he knew exactly what Technoboy was going for.
Well, you know, I thought that Moon knew that the harassment was coming, so he tried to build up a few extra archers, Marcus. But then, you know, after that first encounter where Moon really devastated the massive numbers of Huntresses that Technoboy had, I thought Moon was really on the advantage. He took, and you know what, in Counter-Strike you'd see people sit back and then wait to see what happens. No, Moon was on the initiative.
Yeah.
He took the initiative, went in, and then destroyed Technoboy, and that was GG, and Technoboy knew it. So,
and you see Spirit Moon on your screen right there. Now, there's something you should probably know about these guys. A lot of these high-level Korean players can actually hit 8 keystrokes a second, and once you see a shot of Spirit Moon and you see him just pounding away at his keyboard, you can see that that's not a myth. It is absolutely fact. Those guys are definitely doing it right there, and you can see his hands and just flying away. Technoboy too. These guys are quick on the keyboard, and they have to be because there's a lot of micromanagement to be done. So let's go inside the game and let's check out what we got going on. It looks like Technoboy at least setting himself for an early advantage here. And one unique things about the Night Elves is they can use these buildings almost as an offensive and a defensive measure. They can actually uproot these, like this Ancient of War right here, and can actually move it around to wherever he wants it and then replant it anywhere. So Spirit Moon will find at least one of these buildings early on and go, this is interesting. What's going on over here? As he finds him right here with this Demon Hunter, sees that there's a little Ancient right there, and he will continue to move on. Now, he sees an Archer and will go after him. That will also give away the base position of Technoboy right there. As out Moon and moves in, he knows exactly where Technoboy is. He's in the northwest corner of the map, and now he's going to chase around this Archer, but that Archer will give chase, and there's Technoboy on the screen right here.
Interesting hero choice.
And now he's got the Naga Sea Witch coming out, and I don't think did he make a main hero in the main base?
Nope.
No, he didn't. So interesting choice going
neutral
with the
hero
neutral
build.
hero right off the bat.
Yeah, I think that's going to have a big impact on the match, Marcus. I mean, normally in mirror matches, you see pretty bland strategies. You see Priestess of the Moon versus Priestess of the Moon. And then, I mean, I've seen some matches where it's come down to literally shot by shot, Priestess of the Moon versus Priestess of the Moon, 1 versus 1, you know. But in this match, we've seen some very different stuff. You know, Spirit Moon likes to change things up, and he's going with the Demon Hunter right now. But it looks like Technoboy's got that same fire in him right now, and he's going to use that Naga Sea Witch as a neutral hero build, and that could be weak against Night Elf. We'll have to see whether Spirit Moon's build will be better than Technoboy's.
Well, I think he's got something up his sleeve here. I mean, he wouldn't just go right for that without at least having some sort of a plan, as he will meet up once again with the Demon Hunter right here. He gets a couple of shots in, but my guess is that Technoboy's going to go ahead and start creeping here a little bit, and that's just killing these little gnolls and various monsters all around the map. And you know, if you've ever played World of Warcraft, it's sort of similar. You know, you just get the you just take those opponents out, you get experience, and you level up. You can see here that the 3 archers of Spirit Moon have actually gone ahead and have shadow melded here, and they will avoid the attack. And now when they attack the creep, in comes Spirit Moon. He's going to try to do what they call creep jacking, where they come in and you allow one of your opponents to do a bunch of damage to the creeps, and then you steal away the experience. It's also, you know, just like a kill steal in like an MMORPG, the same sort of concept. It is a strategy. But look at this, the Demon Hunter of Spirit Moon is hurting very badly, down to about 10% health. He's going to force himself to get out of that battle. He'll retreat just a moment, but look at the Ancient of War has gone down. He's going to try to creep jack once again. Very, very risky move. As you can see, the Naga Sea Witch just flying those arrows into the body of that Demon Hunter, but he manages to get away, and he shadow melds those archers to keep them safe. And that was an interesting exchange. Once again, we have another archer or Ancient of Wonders coming out just below it. So Technoboy really trying to expand his base out so he can keep Spirit Moon from coming all the way in.
Yeah, now, you know, I think the most interesting thing about that, Marcus, was that Technoboy didn't actually get the experience. And here we go, Spirit Moon coming back in for the creep jack, but I don't think he got it. I think the Naga got it. Yes, so she did, and she's almost level 2 now. But, you know, that was interesting. The Spirit Moon almost got that creep jack to work for him.
And he now is going to continue to sort of harass this line right here. He's got 3 archers with him. Let's just take a quick look at his base and see what he might going on. Now, we do have something interesting here by TEK9.Boy right here, and it looks like Spirit Moon has actually answered back with a neutral hero of his own. He's added a Naga Sea Witch to his arsenal as well, and now he's going to get a little bit more aggressive here around this Ancient of Wonders right here. You can see that they use the Eye, which is a reveal technique there to see what exactly is going on in this part of the map. Another Ancient of War is coming out, and we will have what looked like a teleport back to the base, as the Naga Sea Witch is not the target here. It's these archers. By taking out these little units, it makes your hero an easy and open target, and so that's exactly what Spirit Moon's doing now. He's going to stop this Ancient of War. It is canceled, so he does not lose any resources on that one, and Spirit Moon and these guys just going back and forth. TEK9.Boy really not able to get a grasp on things, as he's definitely trying some different tactics, but Spirit Moon is just so good, and he's just so quick on the draw that he's stopping TEK9.Boy really literally in his tracks.
Now I want to commentate on something interesting here, Marcus. TEK9.Boy has put down 2 Ancients of War right next to Moon's base, and he's preparing to possibly use them in an attack on Moon's base. He's using them to produce units for the time being, but I don't think Moon knows that they're there yet, and I think that this is going to be a crucial factor in when this final battle goes down, whether TEK9.Boy is able to use these Ancients of War in his attack, Marcus, and it's an interesting tactic that I've never really seen done before.
Yeah, and I'm not sure what he's going to plan to do. He's got a couple of archers that have already come out of there, but he's not yet using them. There we got another Staff of Teleportation being used right there, going back to the base of Naga Sea Witch, taking some damage here, and you can see that Demon Hunter has his Immolate on, which basically does damage to all of the units around him, and he continues to hack away along with that Naga Sea Witch. In fact, this Naga Sea Witch might go down, and it does. That's going to be huge for Spirit Moon right there. And now these Shadow Melted archers are revealed, and he will take those out as well. They drop very, very easily, no problem, and we are going to have a teleport out of there. And he did his job. He did what he needed to do. He took out the hero, he got some units, and then he made his way out of here. You look at the base of TEK9.Boy, and you see that it's pretty sparse around here, but yet you go down to the base of Spirit Moon, and in come these Ancient of Wars. Both of them have been uprooted, and he tried to go in for the attack on the base, but I think that Spirit Moon is just too good right now. Here comes some Clockwork Goblins out of there as well, and that means that he uses this Pocket Factory to try to take out this Ancient of War over here. An interesting strategy. How long can these Ancient of Wars hold on? The Naga Sea Witch does level up. She's about halfway for Spirit Moon, but Spirit Moon doing a great job. The Demon Hunter down to about 30%. What do you think about this, Jeff?
Yeah, I don't know. The Demon Hunter's really down pretty low. He looked like he went back and made the heal. Moon's got great micro going on right now, but these Ancients of War just have too much HP, Marcus. They're doing too much damage to Spirit Moon right now, and I think Moon could suffer a big loss right now here. We'll have to see how it goes down. The Tinker now coming out for TEK9.Boy as well. That's going to be his secondary hero. Let's see whether Moon can fight off this Ancient of War that's coming in right now. Looks like TEK9.Boy went GG.
He did.
And that will be a good game.
That'll be it right there. TEK9.Boy getting a sort of a last-ditch effort. He went for the Goblin Tinkerer to bring out yet another neutral hero. He tried to drop the Pocket Factory. You can see even over here, he did a lot of damage to the Ancient of War. Unfortunately, it just was not enough, and Spirit Moon will easily take down his opponent here, and that is a semi-final matchup. You see these two shaking hands, and you'll now, what Spirit Moon will do is he will go back and re-watch that game to see where he could have made better decisions, or where he might have made mistakes. But I have to say, all in all, that was a pretty solid match coming from Spirit Moon. You might have said, wow, that was quick and that looked like devastation. Well, that's sort of what Spirit Moon does.
That's what he does.
He authoritates in Warcraft 3.
He's the best.
And he is the best.
You know, it's preparation. That's what you see. I remember this, one of the best memories I have of Spirit Moon is when in between matches with Grubby, him versus Grubby, the second best player in the world. In the middle of the matches, in between when they're playing in the finals, he went back and watched the replay from the first match.
Yeah, and he would watch them actually not in regular speed, but like 4 times speed.
4
so
times
everything is happening really quick. But these guys are figuring out, okay, I could have maybe done this a little bit better. That attack, well, it came a little late. I might want to speed it up next time. Really a lot of like solid analysis of their own games, and very, very important to these guys to make sure and evaluate and break down what sort of strategies the other players are bringing to the table. Now, Spirit Moon is the only Korean to be playing here at the Digital Life 2006 Pro-Am tournament. So he does have, he's got a lot of weight on his shoulders, but the guy is an international superstar. He's an international champion. And the Koreans are very, very hard to take down, especially in the RTS genre, the real-time strategy genre. You just saw right there, a perfect example of that.